What's up guys, Wolfy here and welcome back to another devlog. Well, not another devlog, a new devlog to a new version. So you probably heard already, I'm a bit sick, so my voice is a bit rough, but I hope this doesn't annoy you or something. Well, I did a little bit of programming in the last couple of days and the last week, and I wanted to show you where I am currently working on. So as you can see, I already started my server. Here you can see it's loading, and it's already loading the recipes configs. I will show you how they look like. They are a bit different as the last version. Here it's loading the workbench configs, the furnace configs, and here again, so it looks through. This is the same, right? You have your packs right here, your recipe packs, and it goes through all the recipe packs and loads the workbenches and the furnace recipes. And this is new. You probably already noticed this is new. So you have furnace and workbench recipes in separate folders, and yeah, then it's loading the recipes out of the configs, and then it's done. Nope, not special anymore here. I have the autosave, so advanced workbenches are already saved and registered when you place them. I already have a recipe for this, so I can show you how the config is constructed. Well, it's opened on my second screen. So here you can see fresh, old, permission, and advanced workbench tag right on top here, setting. Then you can set the group of the recipe. So in Minecraft says if you have the same group, the recipes will be grouped in the recipe book. I'm not sure how this works, but I tested it out and it didn't work. So yeah, here you can set shapeless, yeah, the shape as always, but here it's a bit different now. The ingredients, well, you have to define the letters from the shape, and then you have like this var1, and this is short for variant 1. So you can also have a different variant, a different item for this ingredient. And then in the variant, you have the item tag. Here, the item will be saved with all the metadata and stuff like that. So everything is saved right here. And then I will add some extra tags, like for example, that the item must have no name or something like that here. And then the result is the same. Here just the item is saved, and here you can already see the metadata is saved, item meter, unspecified display name, the lore, enchants, and item flags, and so on, so on. So we can go back. Here under debug, we have the furnace recipes. Yeah. So here you can see set the experience you will get from this recipe. the cooking time in ticks. I set it to 1 tick to see if it works, and it works really good. It's very fast if you set it to 1 tick, so the hoppers can't even keep up with it. As I said, the group did not make any changes. The source is saved as a item stack again. The source data, extra tags, as I said, and the result in a item stack again. That's it. I'm currently struggling with if you have the same source but different results. For example, the source in bucket can only be set by the material. So, for example, you have this recipe here, have a rotten flesh with a display name, but in this in this you have a display name, and in this not. This will unfortunately currently not work. I will see if I find a way around it. I have this config right here. I have to see that my video is not so long. So here you can see debugging is not yet implemented, auto update not yet implemented. Language is implemented and even easier for you to use. So for example, if you have your own recipe files, if you have your own language files, just put the name in here and you're done. And the language file will not change so much, so you can use your old language file and it then will be updated. So that's great, I guess. Not yet implemented. Also not yet implemented, but I want to add these features as well as in the last version. The data, this is already implemented. I set it to 5 minutes, the interval, as you probably saw back there. The recipes are also not yet implemented. But enough of that. Let me show you in game. So here I am in the game. So I have some rotten flesh right here. And I put some coal in here. As you can see, I've got some white wool. Can get rid of it. Well, if I break this block, you'll see it's really fast. But as you can see, it's a bit slow. That's because the hopper is not fast enough. That is something you have to keep in mind if you create such recipes. For example, it's not working for whatever reason. For whatever reason, this is not working. I guess it's too fast, I think. Whatever. So you can smelt your leather, for example. Yeah, and it will show you up here in this book. I don't know why it's not really working. This is something because of bucket. This is something I want to add to. Like, you can see what inside of the workbench is. And here you can already craft yourself an advanced workbench. And it will already be saved. I have no particles yet, so that's a bit annoying. I have to remember where it was, but yeah, that's all I've done already. Well, it's probably not a lot. Doesn't look like a lot, but it is a lot inside of the code. But yeah, next step is the GUI optimization and so on. So yeah, that's it. See you next time. Bye.